Well, yeah, sorry about that. As the first comment in chat says, I was making coffee, and what happened was I had my coffee ready for the stream, but then apparently like the coffee maker only spat out like half the coffee I wanted, and the reason for that is because I ran out of water. Um, oh God, that's an echo. That is an echo. Okay. Anyway, so and I'm sorry for missing the past couple of days. That's another thing I wanted to address. Because, as I mentioned, my life is very chaotic right now. And I wish it weren't that way. And I could stream. But, like, I was so stressed that I feel like I might have actually developed a cold. Like, like I started coughing and, like, getting a stuffy nose and stuff like that a few days ago. I'm feeling better now. But like, what was it? Tuesday and Wednesday, I was like really fatigued and not feeling great. And also this morning I kind of woke up not feeling great either. So today is 3x3 Thursday. If we do this, if we continue with this like alliteration naming scheme for the weeks, Thursday will be 3x3 Thursday. Wednesday is the only thing I don't know what it's gonna be yet. I think Weird Wednesday sounds like it might be good. I kind of like Weird Wednesday, and we could do like non-WCA puzzles. Here, let me just. But I guess weird is kind of subjective. Ah, crap. It doesn't really matter. Anyway, yeah. So as the title suggests, I wanted to do 3x3 solves today, but I realized this morning as I was like chatting with people on ZMS, I don't have a 3x3 main right now. And I don't have a 3x3 that I like enough to want to main, you know? Like, all of my 3x3s are really, or, like, no, that's not what I meant. Like, there's a ton of these cubes that I actually really like. Or, like, no, my words are not... Like, okay, whenever I try to say things, I know what I want to say in my head, but when I verbalize them, they come out weird, and then I'm like, that is not what I meant in the slightest. Anyway, so my 3x3s, I've collected a bunch of 3x3s over the years in search of a main 3x3. And like every once in a while I come across one that I really, really like, and then I become unhappy with it, and instead of returning to the old ones, I go ahead and buy more, which isn't great. Here, let me zoom in. I just realized I could do that, huh? And then I just... There we go. Zoom out a little bit, and perfect. Okay. So, and like there's a bunch of cubes that like I never really use and I don't really like that much, but I have a handful of cubes that I do like and I do really want to use more often, and I can't decide which one I want to main, and that's these 6 right here. And there's a 7th one, but we're gonna get to that later. That's a spoiler. So I guess I kind of want to just talk about each of them. So I sort of have them in 3 groups right now. We have like the budget, the like somewhat premium mid-priced group, and then like the premium cubes that like everyone like really wants and is super expensive and like has a lot of marketing for it, you know? And surprisingly, I like all of them the same. Like, even though like these are like the least expensive ones, like I like them as much as these ones. So that makes like this whole decision even harder. So here's, okay, so let's start from the left on the top. We have the Yushin Little Magic, like the version 1 of the Yushin Little Magic. And by the way, this might be surprising, but this has been my main for by far the longest amount of time. Um, People have, like, it was definitely a popular cube back in the day, but I don't see many people using it now. It's kind of an old puzzle. But what surprises me is it's like, this is the magnetic version, right? It's about like $7 or $8, I forget which. And it lives up to standards with the new cubes. Like, maybe I just got lucky. Maybe I got, like, because I heard that budget cubes don't have very good quality control. So maybe like Yushin Little Magic is actually really bad and I got like a good one by luck. But I don't know, like, it feels really good. It has like, the turning is incredibly smooth. And like, the corner cutting feels like crunchy in a weird but satisfying way. It's hard to explain. Because like, okay, there's sort of a difference that people don't bring up between like the turning itself, like if you just do this, and like the corner cutting, right? Because you could have an incredibly smooth cube with kind of crunchy corner cutting. And that's a little hard to explain. And that's something that's gonna come up once I get to this cube. Or like these two, actually. I think both of them have the same thing in common. But anyway, I guess the problem with this cube, or like, I don't know what the downsides even are. It's like, it's just such a good cube. Maybe it's just that like if I turn it too fast, I get like weird lockups, or like I get I don't know. But that's like kind of something on every cube. I don't know what. I never need to use like wide U sexy moves. I don't know why this is like one of my instinctive algorithms. But anyway, it's just a very nice feeling cube. It has nice corner cutting. It's oh wait, maybe not that nice core. Oh no, it's pretty good. About reverse, yeah. So like, it's just a very good cube. It's an old cube, but it's a very good cube, and I like it. And I personally don't see why people stopped using it. It's so good. And then this cube, on the other hand, this one is very new, and I've heard a lot of negative reviews about it, but I personally love it. This is called the Diansheng Solar S3M 2022. And it's one of Diansheng's newest cubes. It came out in 2023, or like maybe late 2022, despite the name being 2022. It's a 2023 cube. And it was my main for a few months. I haven't used it in a while. And I think the reason for that is because it feels very different out of the box than after you start using it for like 2 months. Like out of the box, I forget exactly what the feeling was, but it was like this weird, I don't know, it was like a weird silky yet kind of sandy feeling. Now it just feels like a regular speed cube. Like now that feeling is kind of gone. So I guess it's kind of like the deal with like the old, like, I forget what it was called. I never tried this cube, but I believe there was a cube called the Hualong, or like Hualong. I don't know. That was that had a very distinct sandy feeling, and then after people started using it more often, then that like it no longer had that feeling. I feel like this cube suffers from the same problem. And this has definitely a similar, not a similar feel, but a similar type of situation as the Yushin Little Magic. It has very smooth turning, but like crunchy corner cutting. Oh, I think I just got a corner twist. Yep. Okay. That's another problem with this cube. You get corner twists pretty easily. And it's also a very fast cube. Like this cube, the Yushin Little Magic, something I forgot to mention about it is it's very fast. But like it takes a little bit more effort to go fast. I like a little bit more effort because it's a tight cube. Like out of the box, it's super tight, but you also have like somewhat strong magnets. So it takes effort to go fast, but like you can go fast with it. This cube, on the other hand, it's really easy to go fast. It kind of I brought it up in the past that it reminds me of the Yushin Little Magic version 1 combined with the version 2. Cause like it reminds me of the version 2 in a weird way. Like I could describe the Diansheng Solar like version 2 in a number of different ways, and none of them quite explain how it feels to me. It's very hard to explain how it feels. It's just a very good feeling cube, and it's hard for me to say, like, I know what the downsides are, it's just that it feels like the turning is kind of rough after a while. Like, the performance on the that. I don't know how long the sound cut out there for, but the performance on it is it's incredible. However, the whatchamacallit, like the feel of the turning is not very good. Like I think that's why I stopped using it, because the more I used it, the less and less satisfying it became to turn. And again, both of these cubes, I don't know whether or not I could recommend them, because from what I heard, like quality control on budget cubes is very like inconsistent, and some people might get it's like getting two completely different cubes out of the box when you buy the exact same puzzle. So I don't know whether or not these cubes are always good or if they're like only sometimes good and I got lucky. But yeah, that's also probably one of the reasons why I don't like the RS3M, is that maybe I just got unlucky from my RS3Ms. Because like people say like, oh yeah, it's such a good cube, I love the RS3M, but I don't want to say I hate the RS3M, but I don't see it. I don't understand why people like it. It feels boring to me. But anyway, now we're gonna move on to the middle level. Let's talk about my the Tungyun. This cube has I don't know how to explain it. It's like pretty snappy, but the corner cutting isn't crunchy, if that makes sense. Like you don't feel, when I say the corner cutting is crunchy, I mean that you kind of feel you kind of feel the corners like moving against each other, like the pieces moving against each other every time you corner cut. That's what I mean when I say crunchy. Oh god, I don't know why I can't talk and do 2GLL at the same time. Like PLL I'm fine, but 2GLL I need to think. Ah, my 2GLL. Why does it feel so weird right now? Anyway, this cube is well known for like being quiet. Oh yeah, by the way, I got it set up by the cubicle. That's why it has this logo. But this cube is well known for being quiet. It's well known for having very good corner cutting and just feeling good all around. The problem with it, as you just saw, is sometimes I make turns with it that I don't want to. It's very, if I have like a lighter approach or like just like put very little effort into my turns, like okay, so the Yushin Little Magic, I need to put a lot of effort into my turns in order to turn fast with it. This, I need to not put any effort in. Hello GPL Cubing, glad you could catch the stream. And it's good to be back. Glad to have you back as well. Okay, yeah, so it's hard to explain. Like this cube takes a lot of effort to turn. This one, if I put effort into it, it's bad. It just doesn't turn well. So I need to like be very light with my approach, which is nice, but like that means that when I get to the end, so many cubes, I have more. I just picked out my favorites for this stream. Um, so this cube, if I don't know why I scrambled it. I didn't scramble any of the others. I'll just solve as I talk. So because when I put effort into it, when I get to the end, I can't really spam an algorithm very well. Oh, I did edge orientation wrong. I can't spam an algorithm very well, or else I might mess up halfway through the algorithm. Or like, I don't know. I feel like this cube is very forgiving. Like, it corner cuts very well. So I feel like some of the riskier or some of the more basic algs, I can do very fast, like faster than any of my other cubes. But risky algs like the V perm, it's just harder. And also, I think the N perm, or like NB perm feels, the non-binary perm, no. The NB perm feels really weird on this cube. So that's why, so like I love this cube, but like I feel like that's the drawback, just like lack of control at like a faster level. Now onto this one. This one feels different from this one. By the way, this is the GAN 356M, I believe. This is the first speed cube I ever owned that had magnets, because what was it? I had the GAN R before, like the GAN RS, which I could get to another day. That's probably one of the best feeling speed cubes I own, but it just doesn't have magnets. Like the GAN RS is very underrated in terms of how it feels. Anyway, this cube it doesn't have very good corner cutting. Like if I go 40 or like less than 45 degrees, it doesn't cut at all. However, wait, on this one, oh wait, maybe, oh no, it cuts on this one. If I go 45 degrees, it cuts the other way though. But yeah, see, this cube corner cuts very well. What about the Yushin Little Magic? I just want to test to see if I had too high expectations. Yeah, maybe I did, because the Yushin Little Magic isn't corner cutting very well right now. Oh, wait, no, but it corner cuts from there. How far does this one go again? Yeah, it barely even goes from there. But yeah, anyway, it's hard to explain. This, when I was getting into the crunchy corner cutting I mentioned before, this has the least crunchy corner cutting I've ever felt. Like, it doesn't feel like you're cutting corners at all. It feels like there's like a ton of empty space and the pieces are just sliding past each other. It's like corner sliding, not corner cutting. And I haven't felt that feeling in any other cube. Like the Tengyun, which I mentioned before, has very good corner cutting, but it feels like it's snapping all the time. Like it snaps into place. This like slides into place, which I love the feeling of. But yeah, the downside ultimately on this one is just bad corner cutting. Like I need to be more precise when I'm turning with this one. But like the feeling of it is very light. Like it's hard to explain. Like it's light and airy. Like the Yushin Little Magic feels light and sturdy, but like not really airy. It feels like snappy and like sturdy. It doesn't feel like this feels like it's a cloud, like this GAN cube. Which surprises me because this one doesn't. This one feels very snappy, but I'll get to that later. Anyway. So yeah, like this cube, I feel like one thing that would prevent me from maining this one is just that it's old, like the Yushin cube. And not that it matters, because I feel like cubes after a certain point stopped getting better and they just started getting different. Because I feel like, as I said, the Yushin Little Magic is a very good cube, and this is too. And this like compares to some other cubes today. But like no one cares. I don't know why I keep doing H perms. Anyway. But yeah, it has like a very like cloudy, like soft feeling I don't feel in other cubes, and it's like light, and it's I've like run out of stuff to say, but I know I'm forgetting something with this cube. Anyway, let's go ahead and review the next GAN cube, I guess. I was talking about the GAN R before, and I mentioned how it's a very good feeling cube, but it doesn't have magnets. This cube, the GAN 12, has the exact opposite problem. Its magnets feel incredible. It makes it feel like it, like when I, like it makes it feel kind of like free floating, and very much I don't know how to describe it. It feels weird, but it feels like it's. How do I? I'm trying to think of an analogy here. It's very like free is the only word I could think for it. But it feels like the pieces are floating, I guess. Like I'm not moving them. Like they're moving on their own, which is by design. Like I don't know if he's like the CEO of GAN or if he's like the main designer of GAN, but the GAN dude, I guess, said that he wants to make a cube where you barely turn it at all and then it just turns by itself. And this is like the first step toward that. Like the cube does a lot of the work for you. I forget this is ZBLL. Let's not do ZBLL right now. The cube does a lot of the work for you. However, if this cube didn't have the magnets, or like if it just had corner to edge magnets and no corner to core magnets, I'd say this is not a very good cube. Like, it's definitely saved by the magnets and like supported by the magnets. It has like a weirdly similar feeling to the Yushin Little Magic, like it's snappy in a similar way, but it doesn't feel as smooth. Like it feels, ironically, like even though this is like a $7 cube and this is like 10 times the price, it feels worse turning than the Yushin Little Magic. It's definitely the magnets that make it a very good cube. How is the corner cutting on this one? Oh, I can't even test out corner cutting because it just turns by itself. But yeah, that's my opinion on this cube. I'd say if they combined this cube with this cube, like if they had, oh whoa, my screen went black. If they had the turning or like the feel of this cube combined with the magnets of this one, I would buy it. Which I guess brings me to this cube, because that's the closest cube I have to that. This is the Tornado V3 Pioneer. By the way, I got this cube I got for Christmas, 2022 for Christmas, and then this cube I bought myself shortly after, because I wanted to compare them both, because like these two. Or like this and the GAN 13, not the GAN 12. Basically, this cube was competing with the GAN, and I wanted to compare this cube to a GAN cube, so that's why I got this one. This cube is definitely one of the most satisfying to turn. It's very like, it has a very smooth feel to it, and it's very like you don't feel a lot of the corner cutting. Like it doesn't feel like you're snapping, it doesn't feel like you need to be precise. It's just very forgiving, it's very smooth, and a lot of people like this cube. And it's probably like one of the best cubes, if not the best cube you could get on the market today. However, there is one thing I don't like about it, and it's gonna sound very stupid when I say it. And it's like a very bad reason not to like a cube. But it's so smooth that you could feel the roughness of it. Like, it's so smooth that it's not smooth. Like, I feel every little imperfection and scratch on this cube because of how smooth it is. And I feel like a weird, like, bumping, not a bumping feeling, but like I feel like you could see like these bumpy like holes on the inside of the cube. Or here, let me take out a piece. Like you could see like these, I think. Yeah. Well, I don't know if you could see it very well. And I don't know if that's what's like bumping around or like what that's what I'm feeling, but I feel something on the inside. And because of how smooth it is, I just can't like unfeel it, you know? But still, it's a very nice feeling cube. And like, while I do really like this cube, like the GAN 12, going from this one to this one just now felt insane. It felt so much better. So, and it's funny because like I was thinking that maybe I like the GAN 12 more than this one. But now that I swapped the two and I subconsciously thought, hey, this one's better, that maybe that answered my question. Maybe I do like this one more than the GAN 12. But anyway, so those are like the 6 cubes that I kind of cycle between and that I like. And between these 6, I can't decide which one I like the most. Like, for example, the Yushin Little Magic, if I put the effort in to turning it, it's like probably the best feeling, or no, not the best feeling, but like one of the best performing cubes that I have. And I think it's like more stable and like more reliable than like this cube, which I mentioned is like probably one of the most expensive cubes I have, or like a cube that people say is the best. However, the Yushin Little Magic, I don't think it competes with this cube, which like performs great. And it has very good corner cutting, and it's very light, and you barely need to put any effort in it at all. However, this one feels much worse than like these two, or like this one. Like these, all 3 of these feel much better than this one, even though I perform better on this one. So, like that's my dilemma. Like I like all of these cubes for completely different reasons, and I cannot decide which one I want. And to make matters worse, I picked up a cube today that I haven't picked up in a very long time, which is the Mortri Tianma triple magnetic cube. And I stopped using this cube because the last setup I did on it was kind of bad, and also because at the time I got like new puzzles. And I have to say it performs much better than I remember, and it feels much better than I remember. It has very good corner cutting. It's very fast. It's smoother than I remember, because I remember it being very scratchy and gross feeling, but it actually feels very smooth. The way I set it up doesn't feel too dry. It feels like nice. And yeah, it just feels like a very good cube, and that what I didn't like about it before was that like it did get dry pretty quickly even after I set it up. And what else? Oh god, okay, I messed up that algorithm. That was embarrassing. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, there we go, fixed it. I think, nope. Okay, and it's also a very light puzzle. Like, I mean like weight-wise, it's very light. Does it? No. This one's much lighter. I was like, I feel like it compares, like these two compare, but no, this one feels better. But anyway, my point is with this one, was this is a cube that I've kind of long abandoned, and I thought like I didn't need to worry about this one. I was like, this one doesn't compare to any of the cubes I like. It's like I don't want to use it. And then I picked it up again and I'm like, oh, wait a minute, this is actually a really good cube. Okay, but even if I wanted to use this one, I'm not gonna use it, and here's why. There's a missing magnet in one of the corners. And hang on, could you see it? My stream's behind. Yeah, you could see it. It's kind of one of those Andy from Toy Story moments where it's like, I don't want to play with you anymore, and then he drops Woody into the trash can or whatever, like, you know, that scene. I don't know, like whenever I notice like a defect in one of my cubes, I'm like, all right, let's fix that, or like let's get a replacement part and then we could use the cube again. But yeah, if I ever did that, this cube would be a candidate for my main again, because I forgot, or like, it felt bad to me at the time, but now it's actually starting to feel pretty good. With all of that said, I guess we could get started on solves today. I don't really, again, I don't know which one I want to start with, but I think maybe what I could do is I could go through each of them. Like maybe I could start with the Yushin Little Magic. That scene was terrifying. What do you mean? I know, I was just saying like, I don't know, like the reason why I don't want to play with it is because it has something broken about it, even though it's still a very good cube. Like I was making the analogy that Woody in Toy Stories was a very good toy, but then he was broken, and then yeah. Anyway, I don't know. Like one option I do have is I could just cycle between each of the cubes and then like, nah, I don't really want to do that. I don't know which puzzle I'm just gonna, the way I'm gonna do this today, I just decided right off the bat, is I'm just gonna pick up whichever puzzle I feel like, and if I get angry at the cube, I pick up a different puzzle. Which may not be the best way of experimenting, because like sometimes the problem, or like a lot of the time the problem is you, not the cube. So if I turn weirdly with a cube and like it doesn't agree with the way I turn it, then that means that I made an error, not that the cube itself is bad. Although sometimes it means that the cube itself is bad, but we won't talk about that. Anyway, yeah, let's get into solves. Something I want to mention, I guess, is that I said, oh wait, hang on, the CS timer isn't on. Wait, hang on, I never actually tried Bluetooth for this puzzle. Could I do that? Or sorry, I never tried Bluetooth with my GAN timer, because I know that's a thing. Oh boy. Where's the... How do I do that? I might not worry about it right now, actually. Oh geez. Oh wait, no, that's not what I wanted. Oh no, I accidentally opened, what's it called? I opened settings that were... What's the word? I opened the Bluetooth cube settings instead of the Bluetooth timer settings. So yeah, let's go to typing. So I mentioned earlier that I need work in, the puzzles I need work in are big cubes, square one, and Mega Minx. And you might be thinking like, oh, but Aqua, why are you practicing 3x3 if you need work in those puzzles? Like, why would you do that? Don't worry, I have been practicing them the past few days. I haven't just like abandoned my goal. The reason why I'm doing 3x3 today is because one, I thought it would be fun, and two, I don't know what two is. Two, I guess two, I might need to, not give my wrist a rest, but like, I don't want to spend time like scrambling a Mega Minx today because I feel like that could hurt my wrist. Okay, let's get into the first scramble of the day. But yeah, TLDR of that entire ramble is I don't know what cube I want to main. And to make matters worse, like I still want to continue collecting cubes. Like, my dilemma with which cube I want to main sometimes leads to me buying more cubes, which makes it even worse because then I find a cube that I like and then I can't decide which one I want to get. Or like which one I want to use, rather. I don't know, I'm just a collector and I enjoy collecting puzzles. Okay. I guess we're using ZZD because I paused. I don't know why I did ZZD. I didn't need to. A 2289. What? My jaw feels weird right now. Like, worked out my jaw from talking, but I haven't really. I guess I have been talking more than normal because it was like 20 minutes of straight talking in the beginning. To R prime to the. But yeah, the two cubes I've been curious about recently are the MGC Evo, because I heard it's a very like soft feel, and I like soft cubes as long as they're not too soft. Or you know, I still like this cube even though I'm complaining about it. I like soft cubes. And then the other cube is the GAN 11M Duo, because I wanted the 11M Pro for a while, but quite frankly, I don't give a crap about adjusting magnets, so I think the Duo would be a better fit for me. And I just never got around to buying it, is what I'm saying. Oh boy. Okay. I guess we're doing ZZD today, unless I decide not to, like, a few solves in. 1823. I did some ZZD this morning, like, not, like, I didn't, like, force myself to, I just did it whenever I felt like it. So, like, maybe I'm subconsciously going towards CPLS again. I like how we're like half an hour or more into the stream and we're just getting started on solves. That ramble was a lot longer than I thought it would be. I thought it would be like 10, maybe 20 minutes, but I had a lot to say. I could make a 2x2x2 using like this pair and like these edges, but I don't want to risk it. Like, I know that I very often try to do fancy things and that actually slows me down. So let's just be safe and make a line. Okay. I guess we could make a cross as well. Oh, nope, okay, that was stupid of me. Okay, let's not do ZZD here, because I don't... And I did COLL, but that was a ZBLL, and so I guess... Police running after somebody, oh no. Oh yeah, oh no. That's yeah, there's a lot of sirens here. I would explain why, but I don't want to give any hint as to where I live, so I'm not going to explain why. Okay, 2008. Did I write that down? No, I didn't. Okay. I swear, someone eventually is going to come into my chat and be like, I was born in 2008, and I'm going to be like, oh, fuck, I'm old. Wait, how old is 2008 now? It would be 15? Holy crap. What the hell? What? Were you actually GPL, or are you doing that to mess with me? Were you actually born in 2008? Because I can't tell. I am actually not kidding, okay. 14 years old now. Like, that seems so weird to me, because, like, 2008 sounds, like, really young to me, but it's, like, teenager. I mean, I guess it's young teenager, or, like, mid-teen, but still. Okay, now we got that. What the hell? Oh, it's that case. Okay. What am I doing? That was kind of risky, because I didn't finish the turn there. Like I didn't finish solving, and then I dropped it, but then it... Yeah, anyway, 2098. Case like line block building case? Kinda. No, what happened there was I had an F2L case. Like I built a block here, and then I just had a regular F2L case in the back. But I was confused because they were on opposite ends of the cube. Like I had an edge in here and the corner in here, and I'm like, what do I do? So I needed to fix that. But yes, actually, there are some line block building cases I've memorized, because I just see them very often. But like, and so, okay, something I wanted to do for a while, and I never actually did, was take advantage of like APB, D2 takeout, D2 insert. Yeah. Well, I just did takeout, and then I did that algorithm. Okay, that was a mistake, because now I need to solve it again. Okay, yeah. Anyway. I wanted to take advantage of APB stuff, like make a pair in the back instead of a pair and a cross edge, and then solve the cross edge and the other pair afterward. Because I feel like there's some pretty good algorithms for that. The problem with that is you could very easily get like pieces stuck in the D layer that you might need like on the other side. And that's a problem. But like, I guess that's something that you could do at the end of F2L rather than at the beginning. Who knows? It's just sort of a thought, because one of the big problems with EO line is just like the regrips, because you don't have that cross edge solved. But if you insert a pair and then you do an algorithm that you already memorize, then I just do F2 to get the D layer pieces out, but then you break up that. Oh, you mean like D, F2, okay. I gotta go to dinner, no problem. Anyway, continue, D2, B. Maybe I'll do a few more solves on this cube and then switch over to one of the other ones. Oh. Sometimes I forget which like ADF I need to do in order to solve a certain piece. Oh, here's APB like I was talking about. What is this case? It's this one. Okay. 2291. Okay, let's stop doing ZZD for a second. And let's solve with the Yushin Little Magic. Or no, let's do one more solve on this. I could make a block here, and it's not risky this time. And then I do that, and then that, and then I could have easily done ZZD there, but I said we're not doing ZZD, and we got a 17 for free. So maybe, yeah, I guess ZZD is kind of not practiced for me. I spoke to Ryan Hudgens about this, or like I just spoke to ZMS in general, but Ryan Hudgens was the one who replied. And I asked like what variant of ZZ should I use for the comp? And they just said like just use OCLL PLL, and I'm like, yeah, that's probably the best bet. Cause like my ZBLL, like I learned a ton of what's it called? I learned a bunch of ZBLL, but it's very rusty and my recognition with it isn't very good yet. And rather than like stressing about it and trying to improve it, I think I should just take a break from it until after the competition. Or until I feel like it again. Either or. Or like, you know what I mean. Like if I feel like it before the competition, I still shouldn't do it because then that means that I'll slow myself down. And once again, we need to practice for the like 4x4 and Mega Minx. Okay, that was a very nice ZZD solve. I had like an orbit case, I think, if I remember correctly. 1857. But yeah, I do think I'm gonna switch cubes now. Because I did feel some of the disadvantages I was remembering with that cube. It felt a little weird. Okay, I'm a little bit scared. Because as I mentioned, this cube takes more effort. And I do want to go easy on my wrist. So maybe I'll see some solves with this, but if my wrist starts hurting, I'm going to stop. Okay, what about this axis? This one's better, okay. Oh, I can make an EO cross, nice. Oh, no, that's not an EO cross, that is a fuck cross. Okay, ZZ solves where you mess up EO are the worst. They are the absolute worst. 6, 34. Oh no, F prime, R prime, F2, R. I see a very nice block here, but again, I hate being risky. Like, I really hate being risky. Okay, what if I did it from this axis, though? Oh no, we have a 10 flip from this axis. It might be worse. Okay, what if we make... I have an idea. I have an idea. It's kind of like an X cross or a 2x2x2 into EO, which isn't very good, but it might work. And then we finish EO like so. Okay, that was very slow. Oh god. And then, oh, we have, oh wait, no, like this. 2492, okay. If I knew what I was doing, that would have been a good solve. Like, I feel like that was not a very bad solution. 24, I mean, it could have been better. Like, the block into EO could have been better. But I feel like it's also good to ask at what point do I do Lior instead of ZZ? Because like that could have been a very good Lior solve, but I don't know if I like switching methods just because I see a good scramble in said method. But who knows? Maybe that would have been the better choice. Okay. Okay. Oh wait, I have that. And then let's do this. And then 2084. The good thing about that one is I could kind of predict what CPLS I was gonna get. I don't enjoy CPLS because I don't like having to influence or like crap on my first two layers that much. Like, I like being very free with my first two layers, but CPLS makes last layer so much better because, like, you know, it's all 2-gen, so, and it's one look. This scramble sucks. Okay, well that's done. And then third pair and CPLS. I like this CPLS and then 2GLL. Wait, what? Wait. Oh, I did it from the wrong angle. I did the wrong one from the wrong angle. God damn it. I was like, yay, sub 20 ZZ solve. And then I'm like, wait, no, we have a UB perm. Why do we have a UB perm? What's happening? 2120. I don't want to, I don't know, I just don't really, I like using CPLS. Okay. I feel sad saying it because for a long time Yushin Little Magic was my favorite cube, but I don't feel sad switching from it because when I switched from like the tornado to this cube, I was like, Oh, but I want to do more solves in the tornado. I like the tornado, but like when I switch from this cube to something else, I'm thinking like, yeah, let's do it. We could solve on a different cube now. I'm fine with that. But I feel bad because I love the Yushin Little Magic has a special place in my heart. Oh god. I had doubts that I started the timer there. Oh god, okay. See, that could have been a very good thing if I saw what block I was building. And then... yeah, let's switch. Let's switch. After that last like little flub, I don't want to use the Yushin right now. So with that in mind, let's switch to an even more uncontrollable cube, the Tongyun. Wait, oh, I didn't write down the time, 21:62. I like how I switched to a cube where the problem I had in the last solve would have been even worse on this cube. But I just like this cube. Okay. What about this? Oh, this line looks nice. Okay. $19.43. We got a sub 20 ZZD solve. Those are rare for me. By the way, again, I don't know why I'm doing ZZD. I guess I just kind of want to, I don't know, take advantage of 2GLL. You know, if I, again, whatever I do for comp is just what I'm most comfortable with. So if I just start doing ZZD on instinct, then I don't have a problem with that. I mean, it's kind of annoying that like my average of 100 won't be sub 20 anymore, but hey, again, I just want to do whatever I'm most comfortable with, not whatever is fast. Okay, let's not use, let's use red, or let's use the yellow line. Okay. I don't know, what am I cooking? What? Okay, well, that solve isn't bad because of the line, it's bad because of what I planned after the line. 24-27. Again, ZZD saved the day. That was very bad F2L, and I feel like if I used any other method, I would have... Okay, can I just say, I like ZZD and ZZCT for reasons. With ZZD, the last layer is super nice. ZZCT, or like the, sorry, no, ZZD, the last layer is extremely difficult and like kind of sloppy. ZZCT, last, like the TSLE step is very easy to blend with your F2L. Like it's very easy to go straight from F2L to TSLE, but it's very hard to do TTLL, like, and do it well. So like they have the opposite problems. And I wish that there was like just a good way of doing CPLS, like especially slot neutral. Cause like slot neutral CPLS is like really, it's like, why would you do it when you could just do ZBLL? Anyway, 24, 27, did I write that down? Yes, I did, okay. Okay, now let's just do that. It's not the best, but I don't want front right filled if we're gonna do ZZD. And we have front right filled as we're doing ZZD. Holy crap, another sub 20. Like, sub 20s aren't too uncommon for me because I recently averaged like sub 20 average of 100. So, like, they should be expected, honestly. But it's weird that I'm doing it with ZZD. ZZD is my slower method. Ooh, okay, not sub 20 there. It's 2052. Here, let me try to avoid ZZD for a second. Like, let's say we're not doing ZZD this next solve. I want to see how I compare. Because we got a lot of 20s, we got some 19s. I think we got a 17 at one point. So let's just do OCLL, PLL. If we get a ZBLL that I know, it's not really a fair comparison. I want to compare ZZD to OCLL, PLL, not to ZBLL. Okay. Ugh. Okay. That ugh was toward the line, not toward this method. Or like this variant. I mean, not method, but anyway. I say I'm not gonna do ZZD, and then I do ZZD. Okay. 1985. Hello, welcome back. Man, I should eat dinner soon. Or like no, I mean I don't really have a choice right now because I'm supposed to eat dinner with my mom and she comes home a little later. But I don't know. Anyway, wait, did I write the right time? Yeah, okay. Cool. U prime. Okay, I see an 8 flip. Like this axis has an 8 flip. This one I believe has a 6 flip. But like the 8 flip on this one is kind of difficult. But we'll try it anyway. Oh god. Okay, there we go. I got an EO cross this time. So let's just do this, and then see, okay, it took me a moment to recognize that ZBLL, and it Okay, 2048. Oh, sweet. Okay. This is why, children, you should always check both or like all axes. Like every axis that you use for EO, you should check. Because right there, I thought that I wasn't going to have a good 1550. Holy crap, that was a ZZD solve. Okay, anyway. That's why you should check all axes, because I thought green was a good solution, and then I rotated to orange, and then I saw, hey, I have a 4 flip on orange, let's do orange. And I believe, yeah. You know, you could Y and recheck EO in that axis you got. No, that's what I was saying. This is why, children, you should check all axes, because I did there. I rotated and I realized, hey, I have better edge orientation on this one. Let's do this one instead. And that gave me a 15. So I'm glad that I did that. Ooh. I see a good EO solution, but I don't know how to do the line. Okay, that's simple enough. Let's rotate just so that way I don't need to deal with back slot. And then 1538, what is this? What, 2 15s in a row and they were both ZZD. What is this? You actually got a choice on what axis you could use depending on EO. Yeah, no, that's what I'm doing. Sometimes I don't do that because I think I see a good case and then I ignore it. Yeah, like it's crazy how I... Oh man, okay, I guess let's continue ZZD for now, because it's going pretty well. Or F prime. I think the best way to describe, or like to prescribe what ZZ is as a method is just doing edge orientation in the beginning. Because I feel like people are like, oh, you shouldn't rotate with ZZ. But like there are times when it's good to rotate. So I'm justifying why I rotated there. And I don't mean like rotating completely freely, because that can be bad. But I mean like rotating like that. And then continuing with the edges oriented. And okay. It took me a moment to figure out what case that was. 2414, okay, I forgive myself there because I wasn't expecting that CPLS. Can only happen either in inspection or the variant that allows you to do that. Or, I mean, as long as it's not, what's it called? Okay, there's 2 legal rotations in ZZ, which is Y2 and then like Z or Z prime, which I guess is 3, and then or like Z2. So I guess that's 4 rotations. There's 4 types of rotations that are legal. But you can't do X and you can't do like a regular Y like pretty much ever, unless like something I've discovered is like if, like, let's say you have last slot here. This isn't something that you should do, mind you, but this is something you can do. If you have last slot right here, like, hey, I don't want left hand last slot, you could rotate and then just do sledgehammer, and now you have right hand last slot. Which isn't a good thing to do, but, like, it's an option. And that still is ZZ because you did EO in the beginning. And you might think, oh, but, like, you did EO at the end there too. Like, well, ZZ top is a thing. ZZ top is a thing, so you can, like, so ZZ doesn't always involve EO of the entire cube at the very beginning. So, yeah. Anyway, 24:14. I wrote that down, right? Yep. Okay. Here, let me take a water break. I think it's a good time to switch cubes again. Let's use the GAN 12. Or no, let's use this GAN first, and then we'll. You know what? No, I won't. I don't wanna. Yeah, let's just use the GAN 12. Not gonna lie, this like little activity where I switch cubes is making me even more indecisive, because I'm like, I like all of them. They're all such good puzzles. I don't want to choose. Like, when it comes time for my competition, I might just need to like shuffle them all around and pick a random one. Hang on. Okay, so I misscrambled somewhere in here. Oh well. Did the music stop again? Yep. Hang on. Sorry, that won't count toward inspection because I was just fixing the music. I swear I wasn't looking at the cube. Okay, here we go. Wait, what did I just... I'm gonna DNF. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. Okay, let's just wait until it gets to there. Okay. I got first layer on my Ghost Cube yesterday. That's awesome. Ghost Cube is a fun solve. And I love solving Ghost Cube, and I also hate solving Ghost Cube at the same time. It's a love-hate relationship. And welcome back, Ryan the Saiyan. Yay, congrats. Okay, yeah, you're replying to him. I thought you were saying, yay, congrats, a DNF. 1401. The reason why I DNF'd that solve is just because I was aggravated. Thanks a lot, Tingman. I was just aggravated with that solve because I was like, I inspected and then I did something wrong, and I'm just like, man, I don't feel like fixing it, which is like not a good mindset to have, especially not before a competition. But like, I knew at that point that the solve was like ruined. And I'll in the future, I'll make sure I don't do that. I'll make sure that I actually finish a solve. Okay. All right, now let's do this scramble. Oh yeah, that was also a miss scramble too, so I don't care that much. Okay, I got this. Why is the cube so far away? Why did I do that? Okay, now we have this, and then let's solve that pair next. I missolved the edge, And then we have this, I think. Yep. 2101. Okay. Hey, do you know Cubing with Alex? Yeah, I saw his. Well, no, I don't know him personally. I don't know Cubing with Alex personally, but I mean I know of him. I saw his video recently that he made on ZZ, and it made me like he seemed to be enjoying himself. Like he did a good job of representing the method. He didn't just do EO line, he did EO cross instead. He didn't focus on algorithms, which, like, don't get me wrong, that's a huge part of ZZ, like the amount of options that you have. But at the same time, it's like he got an 11 with cross -1. Wow, I didn't see that, but that's cool. But yeah, ZZ, like, his video on ZZ was just very good. Like, it showed that you don't need algorithms and you don't need EO line. And in fact, it's preferably you don't do EO line. And those are like the two misconceptions of ZZ, that there's too many algorithms and that you need, I can DM you the scramble. I mean, sure, but I'm not really one to use cross -1, if I'm being honest. Okay, so what was it? The two misconceptions of ZZ are that you need algorithms and that, like, the main method is EO line. When really it's optimal to just use OCLL PLL if you want, which, like, most solvers know already. And then no, just see if you can also get a fast single. Okay, sure, I'm down. If it's just a scramble, that is lucky. I'm not sure. I've gotten very lucky scrambles in the past. I kind of want to see if I could 12 second, or wait, what was it? Was it a 12? Yeah, I have a 1288. I want to see if I could recreate that. Except no, I can't because the scramble. Oh wait, no, it's just that I don't have the scramble listed in the. Hold up. I just don't have the scramble printed in statistics. There we go. I'm gonna try to see if I could recreate my my 12-second solve now that we're talking about lucky scrambles. Because I don't remember how I did it, but I got like a full last layer skip. Okay. There doesn't really look like there's no obvious solution here, so I don't know. I did like, okay, I have to assume. I don't remember if I did line on white or yellow. Yeah, I doubt I could recreate it, but it's worth a shot. I think if I do this, that's a pretty easy line solution. I know that I solved front left last, and that's what gave me the last layer skip. Other than that, I don't know. I see, wait, no, that's not solved. Oh, but, okay, yeah, no, there's no way I could recreate it. Oh, wait, hold up. I don't know, man. I tried. Anyway, let's do the scramble that you mentioned now, GPL. Hang on. After I solved, or wait, why am I solving this? I could literally just switch back to the other cube. Anyway, let's see, what is it? Okay. Oh God. Okay, I can't copy it. I need to manually put it in. Input. Okay, let me try to write this in. F R, oh nope, R L prime U2. Oh wait, did you DM me the? No, you didn't. Okay. Okay. U2 R D prime R2. Wait, hang on. What is the other? My PB lucky scrambled because it was unfortunately it was CFOP, but I got a PLL skip with it. And 8.61. I'm also DMing you. My PB is a lucky scramble because it. Oh wait. Oh, you just repeated that. Okay. I'm gonna continue typing in this one though. U2 R D. Wait, no, that's a D prime. B prime, U prime, L2, F2, D, B2, F2. Is that a B2 or an R2? I can't tell. It looks like B2 to me. If only I could zoom in. Wait, hang on, open in browser, let's... Okay, oh wow, yeah, okay, that's zoomed in. Okay, then anyway, that's B2 and then U prime. Let's do, okay. Okay, now let's solve with that scramble and then we'll go back to... The PB one was an actual recon. Yay, but sad. Okay. The scramble seems a bit short. Okay, I see that we can make a 2x2x2 here. And I could do EO pretty easily while still preserving the possibility of a 2x2x2. So yeah, let's try that. Oh, nope. I forgot to do the D prime. Oh God. See, now I'm fumbling all over the place. But to answer your question, yes, this scramble is kinda lucky. I just fumbled. What the hell? Oh God, 2229. If only I remembered to do a regular, to restore the line is what I'm trying to say. If I remembered to restore the line, that would have been very good. Holy crap, Ryan, you are growing fast. That's awesome. I did the 2x2x2 in BL, then right block, CMLL, then the fastest last 6 sessions. That's cool. I remember when I used to do Rue. But yeah, you're growing fast, Ryan. That's awesome, man. Okay. What? Okay. hang on, I should have just solved like that, yeah. I just get so scared when I'm doing ZZD whenever I see something in front right. I shouldn't get scared though, because that slows me down. 2372. You did Y2, why? Because I had something in front right. I want to avoid that. If I'm doing ZZD, I want to avoid that. I guess I don't need to do ZZD, but I've been doing well with it, so I wanted to try again. I had like a good 4-second pause in that solve though, because I got confused. Like I had a very easy solution for this like front right block. And then I'm like, do I want to do that? Do I want to do something else? And then I just did it and then did a Y2. Okay. And then oh yes. I think that might be like a bit of a slower CP or sorry, no, not 2GLL, but I like it anyway. It's fun. Have you tried looking at the back pieces when block building? That would have front slots open. I just look at whatever I see. And the problem with that is, okay, I guess that's where like Megaminx comes in handy, because like Megaminx you solve the same thing every time. But the thing about it is that you what's it called? The thing about Megaminx is that like you always solve the same pieces in the same order. So, but you also need to look for those pieces. Or like you solve the same layer in the same order, but you know what I mean. So if I were to apply that to 3x3, then that would mean after I do my line, I'd need to specifically look for the back pieces. Which I mean, it's good for keeping the front slots open. But I'm not sure. Like it's just one of the things I don't like about ZZD in general. Just the fact that I need to keep the front slots open. I just personally like the block building like ability that ZZA or OCLL PLL gives me. So I keep saying that, but I don't know. Oh, whoops. I didn't look for the back pieces there, but I just kind of instinctively solved them. Okay. 1822, not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. Let's do some solves on the Diansheng Solar now. Oh, it feels so nice. Wait, but it doesn't feel nice though. That's one of the things I said about it earlier. It felt weird. Why does it feel nice? I guess it feels nice in comparison to this cube, because this cube feels weird. Okay. Okay, anyway. Wait, hang on. Okay. I didn't know I didn't know if I did an R3 by accident, and I did. So I just had to check. Okay, let's do... actually I don't know. I really don't know. Oh wait, I think we could just do this, yeah. And then we could probably make a 2x2x2. Okay, nice. Now we do that, and then that, and then that. Okay. Yellow cross. Yeah, that's what I did. Oh man. That solve didn't feel too good because I did spend a lot of time on that block. Like whenever I see a block, I'm like, oh goody, I have a block, and then I'd spend way too much time on it. Mm, 21-4. Two L2B2. Hang on, look, before I inspect, let me just open up chat again. What do you do when you don't have any blocks after EO line? I just like kind of look for an F2L case in a way. Like what I see, I normally, whenever I don't have any blocks after EO line, I normally see two pieces, like a corner and an edge that I could take advantage of. And then I put that corner and edge together, and then as I'm doing that, I look ahead to find where the other edge is. Or at least I try to look ahead. I'm not very good at look ahead yet. But anyway. See, I see a pair that we have right there. What about this axis though? That might be better. Yeah. And then blue, green, orange. Oh god. Oh my god, I forgot to do the double flick in that 2 GLL. So it messed me up there. 1914. I'm kind of proud of that one. I'm proud of that solve because I found a solution that preserved the pair, and then I did, like, at the very least, decent look ahead. So that wasn't like just a random BS solve where I got lucky. Like I put in the work for that one. But yeah, more on your point from earlier, I definitely could just do, like, it's an option to just look for the back pieces, but it makes it harder, you know? And I'm tempted to. I'm tempted to just do ZZD and look for back pieces. But I don't know, it is difficult. I did the wrong P move again. Where? I lost track of that piece. Okay, now we do that and then, okay. Awesome. 21-21. That is harder, but you get more rewards. I mean, you get more rewards, but you get worse blocks. Like, by default. Like, the reason why EO line is so good is because you could build blocks, like, anywhere. Like, you get, if you get, like, this pair, like, if you get something like this after EO line, then you're like, oh yeah, you could just solve it like that. Wow. Ooh, well, that easy solution. But instead, it's like finding a candy truck kidnapper that doesn't kidnap you, but gives you so many what the fudge? What is that analogy? I love it though, but what is that? Oh man, do not teach that lesson to children. Because then they'll think that that is a real thing. Ugh. I don't know. I don't know about this one. Oh wait, if I do that, if I do B prime and then R, then I could preserve the pair. Sorry, I forgot what moves I was doing immediately after I said it. That was the weirdest EO line I've ever done. And then we have that. And a soon. Nice, okay. Okay, that solve was strange, to say the least. Definitely not the strangest solve I've ever done, but it's up there. 2139. So yeah, as I'm solving with the Diancheng Solar, I'm remembering why I like it so much. Or why I liked it so much. But I'm also realizing it might not be like my main, or like it might not be like one of the cubes I want as my main. Like, it's definitely up there. It's like it could very well be my main if I think about it for a little longer. But at the same time, it's like, wait, the time? Oh. Wait, what was, like 21:39 was the time, or? Okay. I forget where I was in the scramble now. I think I'm right here. Oh yeah, that looks about right. Hang on. Okay, Diancheng Solar, right? It's a very good cube, and I want to use it more. But I feel like this cube, compared to other ones I've tried, I kind of see where it falls, like, by doing barely any solves. I mentioned that this cube I like more than the Yushin Little Magic, but like thinking about it now, I don't want to look at the scramble. I don't want to take advantage of the time. Thinking about it now, the Yushin Little Magic performs better if I'm willing to put the effort into each turn. Because again, it's like harder to turn because of like the strength of the magnets and the tightness of the cube in general. But it's like much faster than like many other puzzles if you're willing to put in the effort. The Diancheng Solar, however, is lighter, but it's also, I feel like it performs worse than the Yushin. But I do like the turning better, ironically, than the GAN. Like the GAN 12, I mean. Like, oh god, it's like crunchy and hard to turn and weird. So I know now that I probably don't want to main the GANs, because these two I like by default better than this one. So I feel like this one's off the table for me. Even though I still like it as a cube, I like the other ones better. Anyway, time for inspection. This would be a DNF if we're a competition. No, imagine if at a competition I told the guy I was ready to take my cover off, and then I was like, but actually, what if I want to talk to you about my cubes? And then I spent like a minute talking about my cubes. I see what I could do here. Okay, yeah, let's... It's a bit weird of a solution, though. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to do a Y2. Oh. And then... Ah, okay. I have a bad habit of doing that. Like, either forgetting to AUF or doing the wrong AUF or something, picking the cube back up and then doing it again. 17-15. Not bad at all. Relatable. Glad I'm not the only one. So like, I feel bad that I'm not the only one, but I would also feel bad if it was like, wow, you're stupid. How could you forget the AU? Like, I mean, not that you would say that, of course, but okay. Where is the... Okay, this is kind of what I was talking about before. I found which block I wanted to solve, but I had no way of solving it without the piece. Hang on, I know this. Not gonna lie, I know the CPLS, but I also hate this CPLS. What is it? Oh my god, it's this one. Okay. 3868. The reason why that's a 38 is because I would have done faster if I just did orbit. But okay. This CPLS case, like the one with the corner facing up, is one of the worst CPLS cases in my opinion. Like, I mentioned before that I might want to do like option select, or take advantage of option select. Like, even though it's not optimal, it's cool. And that's one of the reasons why, because CPLS cases like that, they just suck. And I never remember them. Anyway. Okay, actually that one was pretty good. It's just soon, and then, or with like F moves in between. But okay, can I show you I might not even remember it anymore. But there's a CPLS case I used to use that was like, hey, for CPLS, couldn't you use CTL just for the CP part? I could. The problem is some of them are slower. Not gonna lie, I do, one of my CPLSs, I just use this CT, but because the alternative is terrible. But, oh, wait, hang on, did I disconnect? No, it's just my computer being stupid. I didn't disconnect. Okay. The alternative to that one is terrible. But, then there's CPLS cases like this one. You know? like, sorry, I'm just trying to, like that one, and then there's one like this one. Like, what is that? I guess it's pretty good, but like, why? Why? Like, oh wait, I just did anti-CPLS, my bad. I mean, of course I did, I was demonstrating. But I guess it's like re-gripless, but it's kind of, I don't know. It just feels awkward, even if it's re-gripless. Like you could say, oh, but NPerm is re-gripless, therefore it's a good PLL, and you'd be objectively wrong. NPerm is not a good PLL. Like, anyway. Let's go back to this cube. I don't know if this is going to be my main yet. I feel like it may or may not be between these three. Like, this one, of course, if I get it repaired. But, like, these three I all really like. Wait, isn't that the cube you got 13 with? Which one? This one? I genuinely don't remember. I forget which cube I got what with. This cube, oh yeah. This cube, I did, you could see it on my channel. I did an average of 5 with ZZD, and I got a 15 with this one. But I don't know about, maybe I got a 13 with it, I forget. All right, anyway, let's go. Wait, did I write in the 38? Yes, I did, okay. This one is weird. Either that or I'm not seeing an optimal solution, but I think I know what to do. Okay, sweet. Now we do, oh, nope. That's what I wanted to do. And then that. And then... Wait, I recently, hang on. After the solve, I'll say it. Okay, 2184. I recently learned CPLS for that case I just had, this one. But I forgot it. But I just have to say, this case is absolutely free, because like all the algs are like the same, except like the AUF is slightly different each time. So it's like basically the same alg except like a U prime or a U2 in the middle. And I don't remember how to do it. I should really look at CPLS again. There's probably a bunch of good cases that I'm missing. Especially now that, like, apparently it's the most natural method to me. Which, like, I can't... That's very unexpected. Because what used to be the most natural to me was, of course, ZZA, or like ZZ with OCLL, PLL. But then I kept saying today, okay, let's do ZZA, let's do ZZA, let's do ZZA. And then I instinctually kept going back to ZZD. And then... Oh, wait, okay, sorry. Sorry about that. Okay, now let's get the orange. We could still, we could do ZZ, CPLS on the left. Okay. It would have just been faster to do, it would have been faster to just insert there, but I wanted to try. I guess you found your match from all variants. Yeah. 23:38. But yeah, right there, I had literally like an insert. I could have just did insert PLL, but I was like, I want to try doing CPLS. Oh, I think I got it. $21.04. Wait, what does my average of 100 look like right now? Okay, we have a 21.16 average of 100. So I am 1 second slower. What if you did like easy PLL insert CPLS for any non-easy PLL insert? Wouldn't that make you faster? Wait, easy PLL insert into CPLS for wait, oh, easy PLL insert over CPLS for not. It would, yeah, you're right. I just don't always do it. Okay, so here's where training backfires, right? Like when I was learning ZZD, I would get like cases like this, right? Like an objectively optimal OLS that it's just very good, you know? And I know it because like it's an easy winter variation case that like everyone knows. But I would say to myself, okay, let's not do that because we're practicing CPLS right now. And then that would translate into my solves. So let's not do that for practice turned into let's not do that. And I should do that. I should do that more outside of practice. Okay. $18.72, okay. I didn't expect that one to be so good. I just noticed for a split second that the keyboard isn't actually bluey, but that's a matte for it. Yeah. So like I could like take it off and then it's like black and boring and stuff. But yeah. I used to change mats pretty often because I'd change keyboard cases. Like I used to have a pink mat on here and I really liked the pink one. Pink is just an underrated color. Anyway, I generally thought your keyboard keys were actually blue. That would be cool. Wait, did I write the time down? Yeah, I did, okay. Okay, got it. Okay. Wait, what is this? Oh wait, no, green is back. I was like, okay, I want to save room for blue, but that wasn't the back slot. 2241, okay. Even my phone... Wait, your phone keyboard is pink? Wait, you could change the color of like your keyboard, like the digital keyboard on your phone? Or do you have like a flip phone? 2241. Yes, with Gboard. Wow. I didn't know that. So yeah, as I was saying, I think way earlier, and I just kind of got distracted, is I am like about 1 to 2 seconds slower with ZZD, at least right now. Maybe I'll improve, like maybe in a week or two, like I'll get back down to 19 seconds. But I don't know, 1 second difference is very long, because it took me like maybe like 3 months to take my average down from like 21 to 19, so maybe I won't get down to there. Anyway. Oh boy. It's this pair again. I'm just gonna ignore the pair. Like, it's better to ignore the pair and have a fast line than try to be fancy. What? Wait, did you just see that? What was that? What is this solve? Okay, blue. Okay. Okay, so that... Hang on. 21-25, but did you see that? I had an entire free block. Like, I finished EO line, and then I just did L2, and then this was solved. What the hell? I didn't even mean to do that. I was just trying to solve EO line. What the hell? Okay. Okay, we have time for like a couple more solves, and that's actually pretty good timing because like my wrist is starting to hurt again. So like it's good that we're like reaching the 2-hour mark right then. And tomorrow, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but we're gonna be continuing the for now we're gonna be continuing the whole naming week thing. You could take a break if you want. I mean, I don't need to take a break if we're gonna end soon anyway. Not that we always need to end at 2 hours, but I feel like it's a good time for me for now. Like, until I get into a more consistent schedule. Although, a big break. That's what you mean. That's what you mean. I actually am gonna take a big break soon. I didn't announce this before. Let me put the cube aside for now so I don't have to inspect. Unfortunately, or not unfortunately, but I'm gonna be taking a vacation. Like, I'm gonna be going on vacation from, what's it called? Like just me and my sister, not the whole family. Or like me and my sister and other members of the family who aren't my parents are going on vacation. To, like, on July 8th, I believe. And while I could stream there, I could literally bring my tripod and like set aside hours of a day to stream, but I think I want vacation to be vacation, you know? I think I want a break for that. But anyway, either way, tomorrow I'm not going to be taking a break tomorrow. I'm going to be streaming tomorrow, and it's going to be FTO Friday. I really do like this like alliteration name day. It's fun for me. Like having I I don't know. I feel like it's a good balance too. Cause I think we cover every WCA puzzle. Um yeah, let's see. Except for clock, but I don't do clock. I guess clock could be on Weird Wednesday. Um I think it's every WCA puzzle. I could be wrong, but anyway. Okay, this is a bit risky. Okay, how do I want to do this? Okay, what if I use this block instead of the other one? Yeah, and I can put it in the back. Wait, what? Huh? Huh? Wait, why is the... Okay, my brain is not processing this scramble at all. Okay, let me just... This isn't WCA yet, so I could take as much time as I want to look at the scramble. My brain is not processing this. Wow, everybody I know is going to travel this month. I'm gonna be the only one to stay at home. I mean, staying at home is fun. And I'll only be gone for about a week, it's fine. Something I wanted to mention earlier. We're never gonna do this scramble. We are never gonna do this scramble if I keep talking, but I have things to say, I guess. When I go back to school, I don't know what streaming is gonna look like then, because I'm gonna be full-time during the semester. I'm not like underloading any classes, and I have like programs outside of my classes, so I might... 2 hours a day is very short for a streamer, you know? Like, streamers often do like 5 hours a day or like 4 hours a day. But there's a chance I might need to cut it down to 1 hour a day when I'm in school. And then maybe like 2 hours or 3 hours on weekends if you guys want. But I'm just gonna need to see how it goes. But anyway, let's actually try to solve this thing. I think if I do it this way, it should be good. The light from the sun is hitting you and making a cool effect. Is that just special lights? No, it's the light from the sun. The sun just like drops down low enough to like go through the window, and it's blinding. Like, luckily I'm not facing it though. Okay. Oh, I waited so long the timer turned off. That was like a 5-minute inspection. Well, not really, but anyway. Oh. Oh god. Okay. Awesome. 2161. Okay, let's do one more solve because that... that's the wrong button. Let's do one more solve because that last one was extremely strange after pausing for like 3 minutes to talk. Anyway. I see a solution. I don't know if it's a good solution, but we'll find out. Oh god. Oh. Okay, now. $17.36. Awesome. I have to say, that CPLS I did at the end is one of the few CPLSs that's actually better from the back slot than it is from the front slot. Because from the front slot, you need to do that, like have like a weird B move. But then from the back slot, it's like this. Oh wait, whoops. Like Well, that's the ZBLL that applies to it, but I'm saying, like, what is it? How do you do it? How do you do it? It's like that. Also, I just entered mid-break from school, so now I can watch your live streams most of the time. Wait, mid-break? Well, so you're not in, like, summer break? I guess, like, I mean, either you're in a very weird school or you're not in America and you have a different break system. Or thirdly, you could just have a different name for it than I do, which is also possible. But anyway, yeah. I think I'm gonna give my wrist a rest now. To summarize the stream, or to summarize like what I've learned, I guess, is that one of these two cubes is gonna be my main. Unless I decide to buy a new cube, and then it'll be between these two and then another one. Because these 5, hang on, let me put that aside. These 5 are very good cubes and I love them, but I have weird problems with them that I'm not sure I have with other cubes. And this cube I need to experiment more with, so maybe this one could potentially be a main also. But these 4 I know for sure I'm not gonna main them. Or like, yeah, because I like these 2 more. Or like, I'm more consistent with them rather. I thought you knew I was from Brazil? Oh my god, I did not know that. I apologize, GPL, I didn't know. I didn't know where you were from, because I figured that you're like in, like, around my time zone, because like you always come to streams, but I didn't know if you were in Canada, or if you were in like somewhere in South America, which you are, or like where you were. My school time is yearly February to November, and we use July for student break. Wait, February to... Oh, so it's like winter is your long break. Right now it's 8:12 p.m. Oh, that's weird. You're in the Atlantic time zone as opposed to like EST. Where I am, it's 7 or like 7:16, I guess. Interesting. Okay. Yeah. So, that's. Wait, hang on. I keep forgetting if I wrote the time down. Yes, I did write the time down. That's it for today. I'll figure out which one is my main, like which one I like more in the coming days. Yeah, 1 hour in front of me. I'll figure out which one I like more in the coming days. But tomorrow we are back to FTO finally. Like, I didn't think that I'd give myself permission to do that after needing to practice for WCA, but I think I'm practicing enough. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow, and until then, take care.